Mic check your boy. Episode 5. Hold on, let me get down here real quick. Ugh. Toes out. No, and I'm not gonna show him because I'm not gonna do that for the free. But what is free is this episode. Welcome to the podcast, episode damn 5 by the Karma by the Sea. Stop playing with me. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Yo, my dogs, I don't want to show them, bro. But my dogs are literally they're submerged in the sand right now. What does Tyler say? Feet in the sand. The water is warm? He never said that, but let's get into it though. Because what I'm gonna say is true. But anyways, I hope you guys are doing good. Thank you guys so much for tuning into to today's episode. I'm very, very happy to film today because it's one of my low-key, hey, top 5 hobbies. I'm not gonna lie. This is something cool. I only do it like once a week, maybe twice a week, maybe. I don't know, maybe once a month. Please. But like it's just because your boy's busy. Generally I'm busy. I have school, I have work, and I have a life. On top of that, I have a life, and that's something I tell everybody. Everybody, I have a life. I got school, and I got a job, and I got a life. Because a life is also a part of me. The job, yeah. School is cool, but brother, I got emotions. Your boy be overstimmed sometimes. I might just want to sit down on the beach and film. Anyways, I wanted to talk about today of appreciating people because you never know when they might go. And I'm not saying that in the sense that, oh, your friend right now, he's gonna die. No. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like, like people like that you meet in this world, like they're there, but they're not always gonna be there, and you should appreciate them. And I think I talked about this in episode 1. I talked about appreciating your partner, but we're not talking about the partner aspect. We're talking about the friendship aspect. We're talking about, well, I mean, we could talk about the partner thing too, but what I'm mainly focusing on is just like random people you meet that, yeah, they're random people, but they sure as hell had a good impact in your life. And we all know that one person that we met online that had a huge impact, and you're like, damn, like they're seriously like you wonder where they're at now, and you never think about them, right? And I wanted to talk about a good friend of mine that I used to talk to a lot. Shout out, bro, wherever bro's at. We used to talk a lot, and and honestly, it's not just one guy, one bro. It's a lot of people that I met online that they truly left a good taste in my mouth. Pause, because their message that they always had, their aura was radiating something nice. No, but actually, they were pretty cool people. But anyways, I had a lot of friends, online. I had a good amount of friends. We always played video games. We've always played video games. I'm not gonna say his name or his username. Yeah, I know his username. If you know that one mutual online that you used to be really cool with, if you still remember their name, oh yeah, you guys were locked. You guys were locked. But anyways, my boy, it was a lot of us, but specifically this one guy, we kicked it for like 4 years just playing games online. Like I didn't never seen this man IRL, but online, oh yeah, we get serious. I'm talking about we used to get on Rust, CS:GO, GTA, COD. We literally were wiping the floor down. We were cooking kids left and right. If y'all know Rust ball knowledge, bro, we server wiped. I'm just kidding. We can't even do that, but we foundation wipe, bro. We used to foundation wipe these bases. Stop playing with us. Shout out my boy. All I'm gonna say is that he lives in Colorado. I don't know if he still does, but shout out my boy. I doubt he's watching this, but if he is, hope you're doing good, bro. But I want to talk about this because this is something that like sat really, 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 really heavy with me. Like this time around, because I was thinking of like myself, like my old life that I used to live of playing video games all day, eating, sleeping, resting really good now, or like a long time ago, getting them 12-hour naps, them 12-hour sleep sessions. Bro, I barely get 6 now. I hope to God I get like 5 or 8. Um, and all just because I'm in school and I have work, and I also procrastinate going to sleep, and I doom scroll. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, why would I lie? I doom scroll too. I text people too. Like, I am just like you. Like I'm being dead serious. Like I do the things you do. You might think, well, not really, but I really do. If not, I'd probably do more than you. No, I'm just kidding. Um, but yeah, appreciate the people, man, because you never know where they're gonna be in life. You don't even know if they're still here with us. Um, so yeah, no, and I want you to take away from this is you be that person. Be that person that one mutual is gonna think about when they think of you, and they're gonna have a good taste in their mouth. Oh, for example, Pablo. Hey, uh, I met Pablo online, but low key, I ain't gonna lie. Bro knows how to cook. His TikToks, have you seen his dumps? Have you seen his podcast? Like, bro, that's something that I would appreciate. I would like someone to say about me if they ever thought about me. Um, but if you don't, that's fine. I don't really care. But if you do, cool. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people that I've met online, one thing that they do tell me like a lot is that I'm a very nice, sweet, awesome person, funny person at that. Now I'm be honest, I don't really be trying to be funny. That's just a natural. And I'm being so for real right now. That's just a natural. Um, but it's cool though. It's cool though. I ain't gonna lie. From a class clown to like a clown now. Y'all can see me on tour. I'm going on tour right now. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Pablo the clown. No, but yeah. I hope to God that everybody that I met online and I had a good chat with is doing well. And you should too. You should always wish the best for everybody, even the people that did you wrong. That is something a very tough pill for us to swallow sometimes is wishing the people that did us wrong right. Wish them well. And you know what? Whoever is watching and who's ever had a history with me in the sense that they said or did something nice or really mean, I wish you well. And that's coming from the bottom of my heart. I wish you well. And I hope that you're doing well. And if you're not, if you are cool with me, reach out. If you did, if you're not cool with me, send a little request. Send a request. I'll pick it up. But yeah, wish them well. Wish them well, because honestly, it's not even about you wishing them well, and you're like, well, I have no enemies. It's not just that. It's the fact that when you wish everybody well, especially the people that did you dirty, those friends that ghosted you, that talking stage that never worked. Like if you wish them well, that's you have so much peace. You have taken that load that's been bothering you away. You just pushed it off your chest because now you don't have to worry about that grudge is gone. You wish them well already, bro. You're nice. You're just a chill guy. So stop tripping. Literally, I feel like that's one thing that I do a lot that I really love about myself is I always wish everybody well, regardless of how things ended, regardless of how they acted, regardless of how they treated me. I wish you well, and I hope you do that too to everybody around you. And if it's hard for you to do that, ask yourself, why is it hard for you to do that? I feel like we should not struggle with that. But I don't know the backstory of you and that other person. I really don't know the backstory. And obviously I'm not gonna tell, oh, wish maybe, God forbid, wish your abuser well. Wish the person that, took a family member's life well. I know that's hard. That is very hard. And I understand if you don't. Um, but try. I sound crazy, but try. Because look, I I do and say a lot of things, um, you know, because it refers back to the Bible, to Christ. And I know this is a very like controversial topic of, oh my gosh, he's a religious nut. Um, but truly I do because I feel a lot of peace in mind, in the Bible it says, to forgive your enemies or forgive everybody, like genuinely because God has forgiven you. So it's like, why aren't you forgiving them? That's my POV of it. We all have different POVs, honestly, and I don't blame you for thinking the way you think if you don't think the same way. I truly respect it. But for me, it's like, okay, God has forgiven me for everything I've done, and a lot of things that we've done is crazy work. What are you doing scrolling on that certain app at 3 in the morning, huh? Yeah, buddy, wrap it up because you just sinned. Nah, but yeah, like for like God has forgiven me. He woke me up today. He has, you know, he, he forgive me. He forgave me. He loves me. So I should love everybody else. And I feel like that's one thing you should take away from this video. Forgive those, man. But like I said, I don't know your situation with that other person. So if it might take time, but try to forgive them because your life is gonna get a whole lot better when you forgive everybody around you. Um, and wish them well. That's the important part. Forgiving is okay. I forgive you, but wishing them well is another level of forgiveness. You're already wishing the best for them. Like that is level impossible, and that's something that is truly, I applaud you for that if you do. But yeah, man, wish everybody well. Sometimes you might have a certain grudge against someone. Maybe you might be mad at someone. Maybe you might be sad because they made you sad or whatever the case may be. But wish them well and know that not everybody's gonna be there for you forever. Not everybody's here, but while they're here, make it a good time. And when they're not here, wish them well. Guys, that has been the episode. It's a short one, but it's a very impactful one. Thank you so much for watching. This is Caramel by the Sea. Caramel? Carmel by the Sea. Playa de Carmen in Cancun. Escaret Arte. Nah, but anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to stand up and roll out of here because I want you guys to enjoy this view. It's not really the best right now because it's cloudy and you don't see much of the ocean, but you do see a lot of this greenery and the sand. So, anyways, guys, enjoy the rest of this. It's been your host, Pablo, episode damn 5. Thank you so much for watching. Love y'all. Peace. Porque estoy lejos de ti.